G'day folks, it's a hot November afternoon and I've come out to this dam here to see if I can catch a feed of yabbies.
Hey you!
You're watching Robbie Fishing. Right, now I've been yabbying in this dam over the years quite a few times. You've seen it in some of my videos before, but you may not recognise it at the moment because it's very high. Now, it's never been a red hot dam. I've always caught a few yabbies. It's been a consistent dam. I consistently come in here and catch a few yabbies, 10 or a dozen yabbies, but it's never one of those dams that produces heaps of yabbies. But anyway, I'm going to give it a crack today. I've got 2 drop nets and 2 open top lift nets. For bait, I've got some dog food that I'm going to put in the Josh Warby dog food pouch. I've also got a dog food stocking for one of the drop nets, and I've got, as you expected, a rump steak. We've all had those times that we've had a rump steak in the fridge, then we've gone to eat it only to realise it ran out of date a few days earlier. That's about 3 days out of date. I'm erring on the side of caution, and I'm putting it in my yabby nets, not in my stomach. Right, now I'm putting the open top lift nets in first. The reason being because I've got a little bit of work to do to get the drop nets prepared. They were just given to me recently by my friend Adam Bosley. Big shout out to Adam Bosley, he's a wonderful man. I'm just going to lengthen the cord and write my name and address on my floats, get them ready. So I put these in first while I do that. Now the dog food net's over that side, so I'm going to put the rump steak net over this side, and I hope that the yabbies like rump steak as much as I do. As soon as I finish putting these nets in, I'm going to go back to the car and get me gumboots. I don't care how hot my feet get. This is shocking. Rightio, finally the drop nets are ready to go. I'm going to do the Rowan Jenner technique. I'm going to frisbee it out with both hoops. I'll just throw that out that way. Anyway, 4 nets are in. Current time is 25 past 3. I'll check them at 20 to 4. That'll give them 15 minutes, and the other nets will have had about 25 minutes to half an hour. Now I'm going back to the car to get my gumboots to keep the grass seeds out of my socks. I'm taking all my rubbish with me. That's what you do when you're on private property. It's what you should do no matter where you are. Take it home and put it in the bin. Rightio, we have a problem. My gumboots weren't in the car like I thought they were. Rightio folks, it's time for the first check of the nets. Current time is 3:40. So the drop nets have had about 15 minutes, these have had about 25 minutes. Oh, I've got one already. Now that's one more than I expected. I know they can get a lot bigger than that in this dam, so I might throw him back. I'm actually surprised to catch that. Pleasantly surprised too, I must add. He's not big enough to keep, not out of this dam anyway. I know they get much bigger than that. See you later, mate. It's great to see some small ones moving through. Well, that is a very encouraging start. Okay, drop net number 1. Oh yes, that's what I'm after. That's the sort of yabby I'm talking about. When I threw that last one back and I said, I know it's a small yabby for this dam, this is more typical. They still get bigger than this one too, but here's a nice size yabby. Here's more like it. Still not a monster yabby, but a nice decent size yabby that'll cook up well and that likes rump steak. This is the net that I threw out with the Rowan Jenner frisbee freestyle type throw. Rowan, it works. I haven't got a very good feeling about this net. I didn't want out as far or something. There we go, nothing. Net number 4. Nothing. I've just put a whole heap of grass in here with this yabby. That serves 2 purposes. One is to stop them fighting against each other and killing each other, which won't happen at the moment because there's just one in there. But the other thing is yabbies need air. Somebody contacted me recently and asked me to keep how do they keep their yabbies alive? You've either got to put them in a little bit of water like that so that they can stick their head up and get a bit of air, or if they're in deep water, you need something in there to allow the yabbies to climb up, whether it's a rock or a brick or in this case grass. That way, when they want to come up and get some air, they've got the means to do it. If you don't, you can actually drown your yabbies. Something about socks that attracts flies and mosquitoes. Righto, have we got any yabbies? Yes, another nice big one. Beauty. This is typical yabbying for this dam. Not red hot, but I'm getting a few and look at him clawing into that bit of rump steak. He's loving it. Mate, I shouldn't tell you this because you might not want it anymore, but that steak's 2 days out of date. Otherwise I'd be eating it. Oh, massive tangle. I don't know that there was any yabbies in it anyway, but certainly was a tangle in it. I'm not real good at soccer. I'm certainly no David Beckham, but after 20 minutes of waiting, it's time to go and check them. These open top lift nets have been in 40 minutes. Have they produced? No, no, no. Alright, drop net number 1. This hasn't failed yet. I've checked it twice and had a yabby in it each time. Can I get the yabby hat trick? No. No, I can't. This one hasn't caught a yabby yet today. What about now? It's on a snag. Yeah, it's in a bit of trouble, so I'm going to move this. I'll move it into a different part of the lake. Right, this net is my last hope because the other 3 nets all had nothing in them. Yeah, the float's nearly gone into the water too. Please don't be yabbyless. The last net has saved the day with another stonker. Another lovely big yabby. They're still not the real big ones. I've caught them bigger than this in this dam, but he's big enough. Becoming a little bit blustery, but I'm just thankful to have shade to sit in. Although with the wind springing up, it seems to have swung around and cooled down a bit too, which is making it quite pleasant at the moment. Come on, Nat, come on, come on, come on, man. Nothing. Be good to have 2 in the first net. Oh, got a big one. I've got a big one. I bet it's got eggs. I just don't know why. I just got a feeling. No, it's a clean one. It's clean. There you go, folks. Lovely big black yabby. Nothing. Nope. Nah. None. Unfortunately, no. It's shaping up to be a sad ending to a slow session. Come on. Please, Nat. Please. Nope. What do you know? There's nothing in it. Current time is 7:04. Now what that means is that in a bit over 4 hours I've caught 4 big yabbies and 1 little yabby. It's been very slow. I need to go and do some door knocking and try and access some new dams. I think it's time to go and do a little bit more yabby reconnaissance because my regular spots aren't producing really well. Anyway folks, it was a slow trip, but it's part of the journey and I hope you've enjoyed following me on this journey. Thanks very much for watching. If you've liked the video, I want to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully in my next video I'll actually catch a lot more yabbies.